Mayor Doherty, Business Administrator Barrett, and members of the Town Council, good evening. Let me explain why the men and women of the Morristown Policemen's Benevolent Association Local 43 and FMBA 43 are here tonight. With us are some family members and friends. The family members who could not make it tonight are home tucking their children into bed or helping to finish homework while mom or dad is at work, keeping the residents of this community safe as we speak with you. We came here tonight to remind you that we are people with sons and daughters, wives and husbands, and with many of the same household responsibilities you have when you go home, except we miss holidays, birthdays, weekends, soccer games, dance recitals, and that's okay. We knew the job of policing when we pinned on the Morristown Police Badge for the first time. But along with that sacrifice comes the expectation that we are fairly compensated, provided with contractual benefits such as above average health care, and to work in an environment that fosters the professionalism that we strive to provide to the community. We are not here tonight to ambush the council, but more as a last resort, as many of our requests for the things I've just mentioned have not been satisfied by the town. Allow me to briefly explain. The officers of this department are some of the busiest in Morris County. In any given year, the Morristown Police Department generates over 40,000 incident responses, varying in complexity, with every one of those incidents being important to somebody. We are asked to plan and execute rallies, demonstrations, and events that draw tens of thousands of people to our community, in an environment that is constantly changing in its demand for increased security. In the past 10 years alone, Morristown has seen countless development projects bring thousands of residents into this town, which has brought increased traffic, added call volume, and made the town more of an urban policing environment in many ways. The development has been beneficial to the town, and as partners with the community, we also enjoy all the positive impact the development has brought to bear. But naturally, with increased development comes additional challenges and workload, and the town has not developed the police department as they've developed the community. The Morristown Bureau of Police has less officers today than it did 14 years ago. Morristown police officers currently are the least paid officers of all of Morris County. In fact, in all of 40 Morris County police departments, the top step patrol officer's salary is higher than a Morristown officer's. No one comes into this job of police work expecting to become rich, but we do expect to be paid comparable to other agencies surrounding us. As I speak to you tonight, the members of this department have been out of contract for nearly 10 months. What we feel have been very reasonable requests for increases in base salary have been met with staunch resistance from the town. We want to provide for our family, the same as many of you. We want the best and the brightest recruits to join the ranks of this department, and continuing to maintain a lower base salary as compared to every other Morris County police agency will certainly begin to drive those best and brightest away from this department. We have already lost one officer this year to another department. We do not want to continue losing more. Recently, the town has decided to move to a self-insured healthcare system. This is highly alarming to us in many ways, and is a large departure from the traditional fully insured healthcare plan, which has been in place since the employer-provided healthcare system was put in place decades ago. This new style of healthcare option has far more limitations than does a traditional fully insured healthcare plan. And our members, spouses, and dependents who are here tonight are already starting to see problems stemming from change. Claims are not being paid in a timely fashion. Doctors that have taken our health insurance in the past without question are not familiar with the plan. People with pediatricians, they're being told they won't take their kids. And the coverage of prescription medication has decreased while the cost has increased for members. This self-insured model is far different than the health insurance provided in the past, and we feel that the change was not in step with what we are contractually entitled to receive. Lastly, the police department's occupied space in this building is in dire need of updating. The department's basic office layout has been largely unchanged since the town's acquiring of the building in the mid-1990s. The old communications area still contains decades-old equipment that is no longer in use. Doors and windows are unsecured and not rated for the security of police department demands. Office equipment for the Detective Bureau and other administrative offices has been found in liquidation sales or been donated by businesses closing their doors. Frustrated members have purchased their own chairs or other office equipment because nothing has been updated or replaced. While we, of course, are thankful for donations from the public, they should not be the sole source for things that are necessary to advance the business of this department. As we speak...
Before I let you go,
yes.
Do you have anything else that you want to imply that has had nothing to do with the renovation administration in the building because you're at your 5 minutes, and it looks like we're probably going to hear from a lot of members of the public tonight. So if there's something key that you want to say that you didn't already state,
I just have like one more paragraph.
well, can you condense it?
Absolutely. So basically, a condensed version is the members are working in office spaces that were never meant to be occupied, the Detective Bureau specifically. The town has invested its time, effort, and funding into making this town the vibrant, inviting community that it is in 2018. It is time you take the same approach with the police department. To conclude, we love the town of Morristown. We enjoy a relationship with the residents and business owners that would rival any across the nation. We care about the well-being of those who live and work in this community. We respond to your midnight medical emergency, your rush hour traffic crash, or any other call that you feel is important to you. We respond to your child's school, your place of business, your home, in moments without fail, 24 hours a day, and we are happy to do it. We are committed partners with this community. We simply ask that the town, the council, and the administration show the same sense of commitment that we have all embraced as members of the PBA Local 43. This community deserves to have a police agency fully staffed, fully equipped, well-resourced, and that personifies the professionalism that you expect from the members of this organization. But it's a team effort, and we cannot do it without the support and commitment of those entrusted with making the decisions for the future of this community. We hope our presence tonight has made an impact, and you leave this meeting with a newfound commitment to support our members' continued desire to offer first-rate service to this community. Thank you for your time and attention. We hope our message spurs positive action.